Okay. Vita. I'm gonna show y'all boys where I'm from, man. I'm from that.
Some viewers may find the following video disturbing. Viewer discretion is advised.
Hey, man, say, man, what it do? Stick with the camp, sound like a lamp. Big boss out, boss dog, K-Poke through the door. Hit the top to this box. Forget my soliloquy. Remember, tough times don't last. Good people do, don't know for yourself. Caught him in the fight line, maybe you matter. Peak game. 84's the worst one. I'm watching Oregon beat USC. And I'm watching Jesse Bam Rodriguez and Martinez fight. Abdullah Mason versus Sam Noakes. Post-fight reaction. Let's discuss it. This is really not a lot to break down. Okay? I had Abdullah Mason winning this fight by a landslide. I don't know where the two judges talking about 115, 113. I don't know what they were looking at. You know what I mean? I'm sorry. I had him dominating Sam Noakes. I gave Sam Noakes the 4th round, and I think it was either maybe the 9th or the 10th round. Like, you know, it was one of those rounds where he kind of had Abdullah Mason a little bit of gunshot. That was the rounds I gave Sam Noakes, like 2 rounds. You know what I'm saying? So I know somebody go, oh, well, that's 3 rounds. No, I'm saying 9th or the 10th, right? Those are the rounds that I gave him, okay? I think Abdullah Mason, man, he made the fight harder than what it need to be, but at the same time, to me, it wasn't close, right? I feel like if Abdullah Mason would have stayed on the outside, used his jab, and stayed long, you know, and stay active, I think that, you know, and utilize his feet a little more, I think he would have boxed circles around Sam Noakes. But I think he don't have that IQ yet to be able to dominate you from the outside, right? So I think that he gonna get there though. You know what I mean? This was a good experience for him, and I think that, you know, he'll eventually get there as he continues to fight and grow as a fighter. Now, the thing that I liked about Abdullah Mason in this fight was that nasty came out, right? When he needed to cut it up, he cut it up, right? He hurt Sam Noakes many times. He just couldn't finish him, right? And that goes to the inexperience, right? So I think that as he's able to grow and evolve as a champion, as a fighter, as he gets these fights, he'll be able to learn how to finish guys. You know what I'm saying? Pause. That's crazy. And I think that that's what was lacking in this fight, was he didn't have the IQ to, you know, set up his punches to finish the Sam Noakes. You know, when you got a dude in there that's tough, you know what I mean? You got to beat him with this, not with this. And I feel like Abdullah was trying to beat him with this, you know? And a lot of the time, and I'm speaking from experience, a lot of the time when you sitting here and you fighting with this, it don't always, you know, go your way all the time, right? When you got them dudes that's tough and rugged and rough, you know what I mean? You basically got to beat them with this. You know what I'm saying? So I think what Abdullah got to do is just, like I say, just stay in the gym, stay in the lab, and keep evolving, you know, keep growing, get around other top fighters, you know what I'm saying, and just pick their brain and get their, you know, mindset. Because I think Abdullah Mason going to be like a Hall of Famer one day. You know what I mean? But I definitely like that nasty, though. Pause. That boy got grimy when he needed to. He let his hands go. He started sitting on punches. You know what I mean? He like, F it. We in the trenches. I'm finna let these bombs fly. Let's go. You know what I mean? You know, using angles. His use of angles when he did let his hands go was great. You know, that uppercut was nasty. He was accurate. He was more accurate than Sam Noakes, too. When you saw him throw punches, they were the cleaner shots. Whereas Sam Noakes, his shots were kind of muffled, or he was kind of muffling his work because he was kind of hunched over. Now, what Abdullah Mason could have did was he could have, you know, kind of put the jab out there, you know, jab, and, you know, because he was throwing kind of like flick jabs and hard jabs, you know. He could just touch them with the jab, you know, threw a hard one every now and then framed them as Sam Noakes was coming in, uppercut, and circled out. He would have dropped him. All right? That's what I believe. So I think that Abdullah Mason, you know, him not having that experience and IQ, he couldn't get that stoppage. You know what I mean? But great win for Abdullah Mason. I want to see him go fight the winner of Raymond Montaz versus Andy Cruz, or Shakur. I'm be real with you. After seeing this fight, I know I picked Abdullah Mason in the past to, beat Shakur Stevenson. I think now he ain't got the experience. So, I'm going to say, let's hold off on that. You know what I'm saying? Let's hold off on that. I'm going to retract my statement. I'm going to stand on my 10 like a man. You know what I mean? I'm going to stand on my 10 like a man, retract that statement. I'm going to say, not yet. You know what I mean? But I think that, Raymond Montaz and Andy Cruz would be, a good, another test for him. It'd be a unification, and that could get him a step in that right direction. You know what I mean? But I just want him to continue to develop. Where does Sam Noakes go from here? Sam Noakes, man, tough guy. He's a tough British fighter. You know what I mean? I don't see him going away. You know what I mean? I think that he'll be able to compete in this sport. But I think with him, he's going to have to add a little bit more to his arsenal than just being tough, right? Being tough is cool, for the low-level guys. When you get to the high level, you get tough. You can be tough and get hands put on you. You can be tough and get knocked out, right? Maybe just keeping 1,000, right? So I think what he got to do is just add a little bit more to his arsenal. You know what I'm saying? Ooh, good punch combination by Bam Rodriguez. But all I'm saying at the end of the day, keep it 1,000. Good win for Abdullah Mason. It was a unanimous decision, but that 115, 113, man, I ain't agree with that. But y'all let me know what y'all think. Boss gone.